Welcome back to Foxy TV. In episode 95, we're going to be covering home staging before and after. We're here in Shailer Park. The guys are just around the corner here unloading the truck, taking some furniture in. The ladies are starting to style, and Phoebe's about to join us shortly. We're going to be talking to her about the benefits of staging and look at some before and afters.
What we're going to do today is we're going to go back to the basics. We're going to talk about why do you stage, what can we do when we style a home, why would you do it? So what value do we bring, and what are the sort of the sale pitch, that sort of stuff that we focus on when we're talking to a client. And if you are selling your home, why would you consider styling it? So we'll do a bit of a walkthrough through the property, but there's a couple of reasons. So styling, one reason an agent would get us through is to really help designate spaces and to help a client visualize what you use a space for. So if I use this room for a perfect example, you've got your dining space. So Cody will show you the before photo. This is a family home. What are we, 4 bedrooms? Four bedrooms. It's a definite family home. It's in the outer suburbs of Brisbane. Are we in Logan? Yeah, we're in Logan City. So it's a family home. It's not going to go to a young professional couple. It's definitely going to go to a family. So it's really important, 4 bedrooms, that we can show that you can sit a 6-seater dining table in here. Otherwise, the whole family's not going to be able to sit there for dinner. So pre-dining table, the photo will show you really did consider, you probably could have only got fit a round 4-seater dining table in that space. But by us getting in the 6-seater, it isn't a standard, it is a smaller dining table. I have to point that out. It's not a 160 centimeter dining table, it's a 140, but it's still a 6-seater dining table. So that ticks the box as far as a family goes. Then for the photos, we've got a family space upstairs, we've got a formal space upstairs and a family space downstairs. So we've got mum and dad conversation up here, with kids being loud and noisy downstairs with their space that we can close off and no one can see the mess. So it's helping when you have only such a small amount of time to come through at an open home. So at the moment we're limited to 20 people per open home. People are in and out, and then they have to get to the next one, so they're not going to miss out on that one. So they won't spend much time in a space. They have to be able to make a decision on how they feel about the space with, I think the number's 7 seconds. That someone will form a first impression on your home within 7 seconds. So styling helps for them to A, see the size of the space, B, see the size of the furniture that they can fit in that space, and then C, they will remember it, because they're not going to walk out with a blank space that looks like every other house they've visited that day. They're going to walk away remembering the green sofa, the beautiful green vase. We've had heaps of people fall in love with clocks and mirrors, which we then give away as settlement gifts. So it's those elements that help someone to remember. Oh, this is good, guys. So bedrooms are another one that's really good. So this is master bedroom. We'll always get a queen bed in a master bedroom, because who is going to have a smaller than a queen bed in a master bed? The other bedrooms though, we've got doubles in all of these ones, but it's really good if you've got a 5th bedroom that could be a question mark study to show people that it actually can still be a guest room. By getting that's how we affect the sale price, by showing people that the beds are true double bed sizes, that 5th bed is actually a bedroom, that a tiny little nook and a stairway can be a functional study, that outside we can fit an outdoor lounge and an outdoor dining, not just an oversized outdoor lounge. That's how we bring value to the sale price, and that's how a client sells for more. So that's another reason that a client would get us through, and I think that's what we used to. I mentioned this previously, but what we used to get our sale pitch to a client always used to focus around an unbiased measurement that we can give somebody's days on market. So our average days on market is 90% of our homes sell at first open home, which is awesome. But right now that's sort of an irrelevant statistic, because everything is selling so quickly. It's a fantastic statistic to have. That's a really good pitch. But when everything is selling because there's a shortage of stock, it sort of becomes a null and void point. So to be able to then have a discussion about the value that we can bring, and that's what we're seeing a lot now, and that is why I believe that during the current market situation we're still so busy, is because the difference between a sale of an unstyled unit versus a unit styled in the same complex, it's multiples of thousands of dollars. So it's I don't have one off the top of my head to give you as an example, but we're seeing one that we did style, 34 Ward Street in Indooroopilly. It was unstyled. It did not sell in the current climate for the 3 months, the 90 days it was on the market with a certain agency. We then styled it with McGrath Paddington. Jodie sold it, and it's now unconditional and it's done, and we've collected it before the 6-week mark. So it's all done and dusted. So that's the proof that styling can help either people get around floor plan issues, or it can help to justify a sale price. So I haven't quite finished down here. They're still going with some of the study nook and making it still beautiful. But another reason that we find people get a impact that we can have is on really, really big spaces or really, really little spaces. So in a tiny little 1-bedroom unit, we can really help to make the space feel a lot bigger. Styling is important because it helps to make a unit feel a lot bigger. We can show that we can fit in the right size furniture. We can show that we can fit in all the furniture that's necessary, plus a dining space in a tiny little unit. Then when we go to big spaces, so this is a fantastic living space down here, but without the styling, it can look really, really big. And then you have this space over here, which is great for the TV, but then what do you do with this space, which then can become void? So for me, having a family at home, this is a fantastic family space. That's why we've styled it as a media space down here with a study nook. Also, study nook, really important at the moment. So many people working home from COVID. It's something that we're being requested to incorporate a lot more. So that's why the styling with large and small spaces can be really integral.
Okay, we're back here at the warehouse now. Thanks, Phoebe, for running us through why you may want to stage your home for sale and some of the benefits there. Now, the title of this video is Home Staging Before and Afters. So I was showing you some photos or some before and after photos throughout, but just a few. So I do have a few more now that we'll run through, and then the episode will finish. So thanks so much for watching Foxy TV episode 95, and we will see you back here next week.